Into the second round of the Carabao Cup. We have Middlesbrough, championship opposition, so if we can knock them out, that'll be insane. And then we'll scoot ourselves up to deadline day, finish up the transfer window, and see if there's any further updates that need to be done. Welcome back. We are 3 games in with a 100% record and 7 goal difference. This tactic is doing wonders. Shimanga, absolutely slapping it. I haven't had a look to see what Paul Mullin's been up to, and we know it's only been a few games, but still, see what he's been up to. And before I jump into any of that madness, if you'd do me a favour, like and subscribe and show your support on the channel. If you're following the World Cup, which, to be fair, if you're watching this, you've got to be pretty heavily invested in football and Football Manager. Then I've also got another save going on, where I'm just kind of going through the World Cup, playing the games of equivalent of England's games the day before. So that will be out Monday, I believe. I think our next game's Tuesday. I probably should know. We have done a little in the transfer window. We've brought in a fella by the name of Jordan Thornley, another left-sided centre-back. Can play full-back as well, but he's a centre-back. He's only 5'11", but he's got a decent jumping reach, so that's enough to cover. And after the Bolton game we played last episode, we played Harrogate Town. So they came over, we beat them 5-0, Shimanga getting himself a brace, Wells also getting a brace, and Bostock getting one in the middle. And then most recently a 1-0 win away from home, with Shimanga again getting the decider. As we did in the previous round, we're giving time to our youngsters. So we've got Chris Williams in goal once more, 16 now, happy birthday lad, and Fernell as well, up top. Both played quite well. Shimanga is going to be playing the more supportive role of the 2 strikers. And also what I'm doing, I don't know if you know you can do it, but on your tactic selection, put in your training rating. So you'll notice that we've got players like Ollie Palmer, who still is yet to play a game for me, but he's pulling out training ratings of 5.8. You ain't getting on the pitch with that shit, lad. Sort yourself out. Free kick out to Annesley on the left side. He knocks it forward to Banks on the left. Haygarth back to Evans. Just as we do, we've had 4 games now. We've conceded 1 goal, and that was against Bolton. Scored a buttload. This isn't going to... Williams, what a boy. I was going to say... It shows that the formation's working, and then for some reason my centre-back decided to get himself caught in possession. Francesca, potentially, puts in the corner on the left side, and it's nodded away. It is still in the area though, and there's the clearance. Wonderful. Jones picks up the loose ball though for Borough, out to Francesca? Who knows? Morrison with the thrown for us really deep on our right side. Davies towards Shimanga. He runs inside towards Evans. Fernell back to Evans, all the way out to Annesley on the left side. So, as we were saying earlier before my player decided to get caught in possession, just slowly build an attack, do what we've been doing. Hopefully we can make it work against these guys. There's a hopeful ball knocked forward towards Fernell. McNair picks up that loose ball and knocks it over to Fry. McGree for Borough. This will be a test, you know. We should be getting absolutely hammered. So if we come away putting up a fight and still getting knocked out, I am not going to be displeased. Hemming launches the ball forward. McGree's got the ball across to Akpom. It is in the net. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. They have managed to take the lead. But Bolton did the same, didn't they? Didn't stop them bloody losing though, did it? Fernell is looking pretty tired. He must have played a game recently, and I didn't notice. So I'll probably take him out at half-time, bring in Naki Wells, shuffle the forward line around. I might even bring in Ollie Palmer as well. But he's not getting game starts until he sorts out the training ratings, as we said. McNair has the ball, puts it up towards Jones on that right side again. It's blocked, the cross. Scar heads it away for some reason. McGree, oh, and it's just wide. Yeah, there should have been a scream from the goalkeeper then. Leave it, it's mine, you big oaf. Fry with a free kick just inside their own half. 42 minutes on, so we can get through to half-time at 1-0, that'd be good. If we can pull it back, even better. Ball's there in the area, Crooks hits the crossbar, Annesley makes the clearance, and Banks scoops it out towards Shimanga, whose control is utterly appalling. What I've done as well, I've kind of weakened us, because I'm putting in players like Annesley, and who have we got? Davies, Mundell, to a degree, for now, because they're training really well. I don't know if that is actually going to have any impact on the players. If they're not playing, then is it going to improve their training? Is it only going to make it worse? Who knows? Haygarth's into the area. He's being tackled. Oh, Dave. That was calamitous. And I'm laughing because I'm the attacking team. If that happened to me, I think I'd have put my head through the screen. So Haygarth picks it up. He drives into the area. Brilliant run. I thought he was going to get a penalty here, but it was a decent tackle. Puts it across. Francesca just... I don't even know what that was. But it knocks the ball loose for Davies. He just pokes it into the net. It is half-time coming up now, and we have managed to pull it back to 1-1. So we are going to have a look at... Do you know what? We'll tell them all that they've done fantastic. Right there. Where are we? I'm very happy with your work. Goalkeeper was not pleased with that. Okay, look, loads of people are happy there. Let's just move on. Right, we will take Fennell off. He's booked as well. I'm going to bring in Ali Palmer. I'm going to swap and give Shamanga a poaching role, which we know he's good at. Likewise with Mundell, we'll take him out for Bostock. Shuffle those two around. So we've made the 2 subs at half-time, which could be my fault for not checking their fitness before we started, but it is what it is. McGree with the free kick on the edge of the area. Puts it to the back post. Fry nods it back. McNair on the ball. Oh, and that's a decent goal. It's not ideal. The defence could do with closing him down. The goalie's just had it launched at him at the near post. He probably should have been held a bit stronger there. But 46 on the clock, it's 2-1. I've made 3 further subs. We've brought in Elliot Lee at centre mid. We have Tyree Wilson coming in at left mid. And Naki Wells up top for Shamanga. Anna's... Well, okay. I wasn't expecting a goal from the highlight. It's back to 2-2. 15 minutes left. I didn't react. Yeah! It's too much. That was too much. Now I can actually pay attention. Davies, the goal scorer, puts in the cross to the back post. Brilliant. Annesley, who we know, is quite tall. He's a bit of a big boy. How is he? How is he? How are you, lad? How's the family? You doing good? He's 6'4", 16 jumping reach, so we know he can win a header, as just demonstrated. Don't know where I was going with that. Palmer, booked, obviously. Bostock on the ball in the middle of the park. Okay, we kept possession from it. That's the main thing. Right, so we brought in Naki Wells, centre mid, centre forward. He hopefully can go and break that line. Evans lumps it up towards Lee. Our one of our centre mids on attack. Palmer. Oh, Palmer. That's why you're on the pitch, lad. Hemming with the goal kick. Punts it forward. Scar wins their header. Bostock into Wells. Evans. He's tried to put Palmer. Little bit sus. I'm pretty sure Palmer just tried to score a header from about 35 yards. He could have done anything with that. Anything would have been a better option than trying to score. Did William save that? What? I might just start playing him. I think I'm going to. 92nd, 93rd minute. I don't know what happens here. I think it goes straight to penalties. Okay. And as we know, if people have been around for any time, you know the rules? The rules are goalkeeper take penalties. He's an important little boy. He is. His penalty taking might be 2. Okay? Fine. Ollie can take the first one. Ease the nerves. Chris can go in. Bang! Smash it. Happy days. This is your chance to be heroes. Let's not put that much pressure on them. Pick your spot. Don't change your mind. Defenders, then we'll go... Going into shootouts. Relax. There we go. Don't do it. They're upset. I'm somehow upset. Just relax. Don't worry, lad. Relax. Annoyed. Makes perfect sense. McNair, a goal scorer already. That was one of the laziest dives I think I've ever seen. Palmer to take our first pen. Who's their goalkeeper again? It's Zach Stephan, isn't it? Right, come on, Ollie. You can do it. Cracking pen. Wonderful. Chris is going to step over there. Save this one against Handel. Sounds like it should be from a children's nursery rhyme. Go on, Chris. Again, the mobility's not quite there, but the penalty taking, it's a different matter. Here he goes. 2 from 2. I mean, yeah, he scored it. Fine, let's move on. Akpom, another goal scorer. Right, you've already conceded 1 goal against this, Donny. Let's not concede another one. He moved. Progression. It's fine. We'll just look at it at that. Lee's taking our next penalty. 3 from 3. He did well when he came on. He scored his pen. Well done. Who's this? Crooks. Don't have a clue who that is. Honestly couldn't tell you. Willie, oh look at him. He's absolutely gas. Jumped the wrong way. Fair enough. Can't argue with that, can you? Lee Evans. Stand up, man. Stand up and be counted. Top right. Wasn't quite top right, but it's in the net. Technically, sudden death now we're on. Koulibaly against Chris Williams. Go on. You've had your birthday recently, lad. You can buy a lottery ticket all on your own. I wouldn't be buying one with that performance. You'll probably end up dropping it. Right, where's he going now? Okay, I thought he was trying to take another penalty. It's like, you've already had yours. Chill your beans. Big John's coming up. And not the fast food chain. Right. What are you saying, Bostock? Decent pen. Take it. Beautiful. This is eating all of the time that was potentially going to go into that Dons game. So we're going from this, deadline day. Episode's over. Lenihan. I mean, the ball was in the net, and then Williams dived. Not only was he late, he dived the wrong way. But it's 6-5. It's fine. We're still going. Who is number 6? I cannot remember. Naki Wells. Calm. Ice running through this guy's vein. He's only got one. Veins. He's not concerned in the slightest. Zach Steffen is trembling at the mere presence of the man. Beautiful. Clark. Not a clue who this person is. Right. Come on, Williams. It's time to be counted. You can do it. He's dived the wrong way again. This isn't ideal. The racecourse ground. Having a wonderful time. All these penalties. Go on, Davies. Right, here we are. Here we are. The refs aren't interested. I don't think they've moved in the last 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure one of them's passed out. Right, here we go. Cracking pen now, lad. This is it. This is what we want. It actually is a really good pen. Well done. Williams against McGree. This is it. This is it. I've said this is it 100 times now, but this is it. Told you. It's not it. That isn't it. It's an alright pen, to be fair. Williams. Do you know what? He's going the right way again. It's the first time in like 3 pens he's gone the correct direction, so there's improvement. Sean Morrison, the man that got sent off on his debut. I'm going to reference that every time he plays for me because it pissed me off. Decent pen, and I'll move on. He's now the man that got sent off in his debut and missed a penalty. Transfer deadline is done. 2 whole players have joined us. There was one for a little news article, and it says, "Oh, what do you say about the signing of Johnny Howson being a classical deadline day panic buy?" And I'll say to them, you know what, you're probably right. But Johnny Howson? How can I not bring Johnny Howson into the team? The man can play roughly anywhere, providing it's on the right side and not in attack. So he can cover this defensive winger part that we've got kind of fragility on at the moment, shall we say. He can come in and play centre mid on attack. He can come and play deep line playmaker. He can even play wide centre back if we really need him to. He's a good player. We'll just leave it at that and move on. Also signed another fella by the name of Lewis Wing, also from Borough. Wasn't intentional, along with the loss that we just had to Borough. But Lewis Wing's coming. He can play both those centre mid positions as well. I signed him before Johnny Howson. Had I signed Johnny Howson first, probably wouldn't have picked him up. But welcome to the club regardless, Lewis. I mentioned looking into Paul Mullin as well. So he has gone over to Burton, as we know, 600k. Wonderful amount of money for us. He's played 3 games and got 1 entire goal, which is utterly terrible for the lad. I'll run a little comparison between him and Shamanga, just so we can see where we are. So Mullin's in green, Shamanga's in blue, so he's better attacking and physical, our boy. Technical, they're quite same, and then the other stats Mullin has yeah, he's better. He hasn't scored goals though, has he? Get out of here. You've got nothing on us. And if we move that to Poacher, which they're playing, very similar to be fair. First touch is actually edged into Shamanga's favour, along with composure and anticipation. And Mullin does have a slightly better technique. But overall, decent replacement, I say. So with us no longer in the Carabao Cup, obviously we've got the EFL trophy that, as I mentioned last time, I'm not going to make you watch because what's the point? We can either return for the FA Cup first round or just in here somewhere. I don't know. I don't know exactly when I'm going to come back, but I'm going to scoot forward a few games and I'll see you in that next episode. But if you have enjoyed this one, do me a favour, like, subscribe, show your support on the channel. It would be greatly appreciated. There'll be some items on screen as well, so you can carry on watching. And thank you very much for your time.